I hadn't noticed quite how old Stannis II is, but he's 48, so... in this universe he's getting on in years. Fortunately, Miriel's regent is her Meister, or Maester if you prefer, and he seems like a relatively stand-up guy, so that's good. And also she'll be quite popular, I suppose, having put down 2 rebellions now. Durin is Orys' brother, so I think he would be next in line. So we'll marry him to a lady from the Reach. So there you go, they're betrothed. So Lady Petrola I of Golden Grove is a High Lordship, I think. I don't know if the Westerlands has it or the Reach, but it's one of the two. And so Durin, who is next in line, is betrothed to her. So what that means is, if the worst should happen and Orys should die before, well, inheriting, then it will go to Durin, and if he marries the High Lady of Golden Grove, then that's a fair few territories we get to add to our thing, although not quite the Westerlands. Although, to be honest, if Orys dies now, I'd probably just break the betrothal that Durin currently has and hopefully marry him to the Lady Miriel. Oh, shit. Damn. Oh my goodness, Stannis II has passed away at age 49. And Orys has already, inherited. Gosh, Stannis II, we hardly knew ye. Oh, wow, so this is a difficult time. It was going to be quite a smooth period with the sort of rock-solid military bed that we already had with Stannis II, but now, Child Lord. That's quite the turnaround in Lords. But Stannis II was peeved that his dad lived for so long. Okay. Oh, damn. I don't know whether or not we've lost the claim on Storm's End, but it will probably, seeing as he is House Baratheon, I'm guessing that he'll probably get it later on, maybe. So now we can give this now Uncle Stannis Horn Hill, because we have too many territories, because our diplomacy or stewardship skill, I forget which, is too low. Because we, suddenly already onto Prince Stannis III, or the 5th of Dragonstone. Yeah, and he's only 8 years old, so his skills aren't that great. Still has a decent council, though. And it looks as though... I'm surprised we don't have a regent already, but there you go. Oh, okay, yeah. So Miles is Stannis' son. So that's good news. So Uncle Stannis has got 2 sons, so Hornhill shouldn't be falling directly into our hands again. And, okay, that's fine. That's fine. Our Master of Laws, yeah, Master of Laws is our regent, and that's fine because she has a high opinion of us. It's important to have a regent that likes you. You can't choose them, and if they don't like you, they would most likely become complicit in plots to assassinate you. So, yeah, that's the main concern about being a child ruler, is the fact that you don't have much control over your military. You can't declare war as far as I'm aware, and B, we'll send Orys off to be educated by our regent, because she seems nice, and also clever, but yeah, you don't have that much control and you're at constant risk of being assassinated because people don't like child rulers and they're quite easy to kill. Let's see if we can't get through the awkward early phases of life without too many major rebellions. And sure enough, we've got about 20,000 troops that we could raise, assuming that none of those troops were actively trying to overthrow us. Lady Alice for the Stillman's my ass. Oh, God. She just wants a piece of everything, doesn't she? She is a constant pain in my ass. Oh. And yeah, there's a fair few contenders for the Stormlands and Dawn. All kinds of people, really. Are those loyalists... Are those... If they're Crown loyalists in Dawn, are they loyal to me? In which case, holy crap, that's a lot of troops. I'm so glad they're loyal. Jorah the First of the North has now outlived 2 Princes of Dawn. That's slightly galling. So yeah, Orys the First, in fact. Did I call him Stannis the Third? I did. I went off the old naming convention that this entire series has had. But in fact, Stannis the First lived so long that we didn't get to name this one, so some crazy bastard, aka Stannis II, named him Orys. So this is the first time in the game, in fact, where the character that we've been in control of hasn't been Stannis. So that's new. On the plus side, hasn't had any children yet, so we do get to name his heirs. Alakine has been imprisoned by the king for a very long time, and quite entertainingly, Alice is now imprisoned by Alakine. What would be funny is if Alakine had the key. Oh, wow. Orys, I name you a pretender. Thanks, Miles, you bastard. So, yeah, rebellion is kind of imminent. Oh, and it turns out I can, like, raise my own banners, at least. And I like to do it preemptively, because I have this theory that I lose fewer troops that way. And sure enough, Tarth has declared war on me. So, obviously we have more troops than them now, but almost definitely there's going to be people joining him in that conflict, and it's going to take a little while before we can even, you know, get our troops into a kind of position where they can kick his ass. Although having boats helps. So it's the Stormlands they're trying to pinch, and I think it's one of my distant relatives or something that they're trying to place it in the hands of. So we have... Oh wow, well this is probably not going to go in my favour, but we have another friend. So, why not? He's a Frey. Seems like an honest sort of type. Can't see him ever... Oh wow, 62 living members of House Frey. Oh crap. So, yeah, that's kind of a complication there, because now Miles actually has over 10,000 troops, which makes my sort of 4,500 estimation quite the underestimation, as it turns out. So if anyone joins him, we're going to be very hard pressed for numbers. Darn. Doesn't look like we'll be getting any help. Good news is that Miles hasn't recruited anyone onto his side of the old conflict yet. Annoyingly, it's going to take him a lot less time to organise his troops than it will take us to organise ours, because we have about the same number spread over a much greater distance. And so yeah, no help. The other one I wasn't expecting a yes, but the guy who replied to me first, I thought there might be a chance that he'd help. I was mistaken. Oh, oh god. So that's 1,500, and then Lemonwood is in Dawn somewhere, although I'm not quite sure where. So I guess we'll find that out. As long as they don't band together too suddenly, then we should be fine. There's Lemonwood. Okay, probably don't need to worry about them too much at present. Oh wow, there's another 2.5. So there's 4,000 plus 10,000. Yeah, we're nearing 15,000 opposing troops now. Might be more than we have. Might be about as much. Oh wow, 36 troops in Lemonwood. Well, that's a break, if nothing else. You feel kind of bad for the 36 guys that have basically got to take Dawn. Oh dear. And they're not even, like, named characters, so they haven't got a chance. So hopefully those 4,500 will stop those troops in Summerhall from trying to cross the Stormlands to get to the troops in Tarth, and while my reinforcements from the Northern Territories in Dawn move that way, they'll get caught between the two. Oh, for God's sakes. This isn't the time, Eamon. Ugh. Alice Frey, my god. Maybe I'll win that war straight away because she's already imprisoned. Oh god, I didn't need this extra headache.